Hey guys, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. This is Ashank David, and in today's video, we are going to talk about one placement-oriented question, which is generally asked in placements, and this is going to be minimum number of jumps. So, how many jumps are needed in order to reach the last element in a given array? Now, before I start with this video, I would like to request you people to please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. So, without any further ado, let's get right into the topic. So now here the problem is that you are given an array of n numbers where each element represents the maximum length of jump that can be made forward in the current element. Meaning if ARR of I is equals to x, then we can jump any distance of y such that y is less than or equals to x. So basically here they have given the input and input n is equals to the size. So basically it is 13 here and the numbers elements are 1, 5, 2 and so on till 13 elements. So in this case, 4 jumps are needed. How? One jump here. First jump is made like this. And then I can make 5 jumps after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now where should I jump so that I get maximum number of elements. So I can get the maximum length of to be jumped. In this case, I can jump on 6, which will open up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I can jump here on third and I can reach the last element. So total number of jumps are equals to 4. So I can do that. Okay, so in this problem statement, we are given this. So you have to find the minimum number of jumps sufficiently to reach the end of the array where you have to start from the beginning. Okay. So if an element is 0, then you can't move forward that element and return -1 if you can't reach the end of the array. Fine. So if any zeros are there in between and if we are able to jump onto 0, then no moves can be made. So at that time I can just return -1 and then that will be the problem. Okay, so yeah. And let's go and code this problem. We're going to code this into C++ and we're going to understand how it is going to work. So now we are gonna just start writing our program. So I'm gonna say here hash include iostream and then I can just say using namespace std and after that I can just create my main function. So in this case we have our main function and inside the main function if the array is given, so basically we'll take that example of array. This is going to be the array. So let us define the array like this. I'll just copy paste it here. Okay, so array is going to be like this. So ARR is going to be like this, where the data type of ARR is int. Okay, and then here semicolon. So now after that, let us calculate the size of the array. So I can just say size of ARR divided by the size of ARR of the first element. Okay, in this case, this is how I can just uh, calculate the size of the array, and then I can just print that the minimum jumps taken, and I can just print the call. Now call of that function will be like that. I am gonna just say return 0 first here, and then here I'm gonna write the call. So to write the call, first I need to write that function. So let's say I'm gonna create a function here which is gonna be int min jumps, for example. Minimum number of jumps is it. So min jumps I'm taking, and this is gonna take one. First of all, it is gonna take the int ARR and it is gonna take int n. Okay. So now it is gonna I can just call that min jumps and I can just pass the ARR comma the n. So this is how it is gonna print the returned value from that function. So the minimum number of jumps which will be returned will be printed there. Now we can do it, we can apply recursion here to solve this problem, and the base case will be when the source and the destination are same. If the source and destination are same, that means if n is equals to 1 in this case, that means if the length of that whole array is equals to 1, in that case you don't do anything, you just say return 0. Okay, so this is where it is going to stop. And now what we are going to do is we can just traverse through all the points reachable from the ARR of that particular element I, and recursively we will get the minimum number of jumps needed to reach the end of the array from these reachable points. So I can just declare a variable for it, the int result equals to, initially let us store int max. Okay, so int underscore max. Now after storing in max element, I can just create a for loop which can just traverse through that particular array that we have, and I can just say for int I equals to, I'm gonna say I should start from it will start from n minus 2. Okay, so n minus 2 it will start, and it will go till I is greater than or equals to 0 towards that, and I minus minus in this case. Okay, so we're going to do it in the reverse order, and I can just say if ARR if that position plus the ARR of I is greater than or equals to n minus 1. In that case, I can just simply look forward to it, and then I can just say the another variable here, int sub result. Okay, and here equals to the minimum number of jumps. I can just recursively call the same function, and I can pass the array. Okay, array, and this time it will start with I plus 1 size. Okay, now inside this I can just say the if this particular variable is sub result is not equals to int max, in that case what will happen is it will just say result equals to, I can just say find the minimum number of jumps. To find the minimum number of jumps, I can just say result and the sub result plus 1. In this case, this is how you're gonna do. So basically what we are doing here is that this is our base case where n is equals to 1, then we can just return 0 if that is the case, if the size is equals to 1 in that case. Otherwise what we can do is it will check every time when the program runs, and we are just recursively getting the minimum number of jumps reaching to the end of the array from these reachable points. So first we are traveling like this, and inside this we will just check if the ARR of I which is greater than or equals to n minus 1, then what will happen is, so basically if that condition is not true, then this condition will be true. If we are starting from the reverse order, and then what will happen is that we are just taking some result where we are storing the minimum, again we are calling it again and just checking what is the result from there, and then we are just checking if it is not equals to int max. If it is not equals to int max, then result will be taken, and at last of this I can just say return the result. Okay, return the result. In this case this result will be returned in this case. So this is gonna be the code for it, guys. What if I run this code? Let's see how it works. So when I run this code, so yeah, minimum jumps taken is equals to 4. That is the right answer. So basically it is returning us the minimum number of jumps, that is 4, and that will be printed here with the minimum jumps taken is equals to 4. Minimum jumps taken is 4. So like that I can just write. So this is the problem. This is how you're gonna solve the problem using the recursion. Later, we can understand this in more depth with the help of the proper understanding with the diagram and how the jumps are made in my next part of the video. This is going to be how you're going to solve this video, and that's it for this particular video, guys. So if you have liked this video, tell us in the comment section below. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll definitely try to clear those doubts as soon as possible. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. This is Ashank David. I'll be seeing you in the next one. So happy learning.